Hey everybody, just gonna light some incense, Palo Santo, and clear. Welcome here. I am so thrilled to be back. A lot wants to come through today with the eclipse energies. One of the meditations that I've seen, hairbrush, I didn't use that today. Get it out of the picture. Anyways, so one of the meditations that has come to me is that we are in eclipse season, and I was shown that that was partly why I wasn't here. And that was very humbling to me because I know a lot of you rely on my daily readings, the channelings coming through to assist your journeys. And just like the eclipse season, we are removed from the connectedness with various energies in order to come into our own intuition, our own empowerment. So if you were feeling abandoned by me, please embrace that. If you're feeling abandonment by your twin right now, if you're struggling with the aloneness, the separation energies, be very present with the fact that it could be the eclipse season and what we're all going through. That is designed for our evolution. It's like a valving system, a clock that regulates the different ways that we experience connection to source, light codes, connection to others. And so today the reading is going to be all about how the twins independently and the dynamic are aiding in the ascension process, because the twins are leaders. The twins are the forerunners, the intuitive ones, the ones that have done the spiritual work regarding love relationships so that they can walk through the fire, so that they can work the karma, so that they can bring those templates to the earth. So let's have a look and see through this eclipse season, what is it that the twins are effectively helping to clear and navigate with humanity on the planet. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see regarding the twin flame dynamic between the feminine and the masculine, divine feminine and divine masculine energies? Where is the collective energy at as far as the deepest realized connectivity between the twins, and how are each of the twins showing up in the dynamic? What are they each bringing to the table right now? What is the cutting edge karmic puzzle the twins are working on towards union together? Okay, we're gonna go deep. I think I might actually do a live reading tomorrow too, everybody, so I will post later what time that's going to be. I'm on quarantine back in Canada, so could be just about any time. Let me know if you want it for, let's say, North America daytime or North America nighttime. Okay, here we go. What is it we can see regarding the twin dynamic? For divine feminines, we're getting the Two of Cups. I'm going to read these all in the upright because of the way I shuffled them. The connectivity, oh yes, everybody, ascension, the world. This is the final major arcana. I'm so excited to see where the masculines are at. Oh, Three of Cups, Three of Water. So even though the masculines might still be in third party energy, navigating how to distill, I'm going to use these watery analogies, distill frequencies or expand. You could look at this as one step ahead or one step removed. I don't want to say behind because it's all so valid, but the Two of Cups is about really coming into that other one. And the Three of Cups is still working that karmic puzzle of frequency and where to offer energy, where it might be spreading energy too thin, where it's not quite a match, where, especially in love relationships, it's all about compatibility and counterfeit energy, or even secondary energy versus primary energy. So the feminines are holding this template of the two shall become one, and the masculines are working on third party energies and how that applies to a love like this. The World card is completion. It is all you need kind of energy. So between the two, both are quite aware that the other is all they need, that they have come into union. But there are things playing out in the world, and it feels like a little bit of an impasse between focused one-on-one love and this contemplation of free love, unconditional love, friendship, where the boundaries lay for each of the twins, relationship dynamics, what's accessible, what's acceptable, what is permissible, what is beneficial. There's an energetic possibly completion to these themes. I'm going to pull clarifiers because this is such a high level exploration right now. And then the bottom of the deck is the Empress, and I'm being wow, I'm being told to take all of these because they're just crazy. Okay, so Seven of Swords, I'm stopping there. This is very interesting. So Seven of Swords is strategy. There is a lot of energetic strategy happening right now is what I'm getting, and both twins are heavily focused on the other, even if the 3D is not supporting that. Birds of a feather flock together. I just heard this energy, both divine masculine and feminine are hanging out with a lot of friends or canvassing different energies right now, really understanding alignment and trusting energy. So if you're divine feminine, just trust that what is meant, and it is an energetic thing. Same thing for the masculines. Open your eyes, feel it, see it. Calm any of the temptation energies, calm any of that I've got to have my cake and eat it too, I've got to be the man for everyone, you know, platonic or otherwise. Really come into the idea that what's meant for us shows up, and it can be there for so many reasons. But this is, yeah, it's strategy about interpersonal dynamics, specifically calming the restlessness for love relationships as focused and whole between two. So the Empress came out with Destiny and the King of Flames. This was the underlying energy. So this is where the twins are at. I do want to say that we also got the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. So there's a spiritual exploration right now about higher love and decision making, timing, how to decide on this. With that third party energy for the masculines, they are really, I'm hearing, wrestling the spiritual aspects of love with the 3D sexual lust based attraction to, you know, that kind of fun with multiple people, needing to have it from multiple locations is what I'm getting. The King of Wands, the King of Fire is my divine masculine card, and to have the King of Fire showing up here, you know, the King of Fire is charismatic, charming. He is the catch. He's the man. When he walks into the room, all the ladies swoon. Let's say he catches the attention. So I'm really getting that the masculines are coming into the knowing of how desired they are. Oftentimes in relationships that are monogamous, for instance, that spark, that sexual desirability seems to dip, and without the external validation or attraction, there seems to be some sort of a deadening of sexual expression. And so many times relationships will have temptations or won't last because there's this numbing, a deadening of the honeymoon phase, the bubble love phase. But this King of Fire is coming into the eternal alignment that really brings that fire in intrinsically, connection to source, and also understanding that it's not about conquests, it's about embodiment, it's about the shamanic energy that fuels. The masculines are learning the secrets of how to keep consistency and how to inspire themselves without, I'm hearing, without using other people objectification. They're really coming into their own and knowing that they're all that without having to have that gratification, even from a partner. This is a shamanic card, so it's a beautiful expression of the masculines coming into knowing that they can do what they want. And that also means being tapped into life force energy, so that sensuality, sexuality is not originating from a physical attraction, but from a desire to express cosmic alignment, a celebration. That sexual energy can be a celebration of the shamanic capacity of the masculine and not necessarily about the object of a body. Ooh. The masculines are also understanding right now that they have been seeking aliveness in counterparts, in multiple bed partners because of the spark of life in those things. But that desire to connect with the spark of life isn't sustaining. It's coming from that other conquest. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's really, really deep. But we have destiny here as well, and the Empress. So Divine Feminines, you're still holding your power. You're still in your wholeness, your abundance. The Empress is the queen of all queens, and the masculine's coming into the King of Fire, the sexual desired, not necessarily Casanova, that's the Knight of Wands. This is the guy that has outgrown the Casanova energy and is about to become the Emperor for this Empress. So feminines, keep holding it. You might feel darn lonely in this Two of Cups energy. Keep holding the faith. Do what you need to do to just remember that all of it is this longevity, this destined path, and that your masculine is working the puzzle, is coming into alignment, is being drawn towards. Their heart is becoming lit, I'm hearing, and there is this destined energy. Look at how the star figure is focused towards the Empress. I feel like even though you might through this eclipse season feel like your masculine is looking elsewhere for this third energy or other interactions with people, that in the 5D they are truly focused on you and cross-coordinating any experiences they're having right now off of the energetic grounding that you give them in this alignment of true abundance and settled knowing that your masculine is the one. Wow, powerful. Yeah. And it is a spiritual contemplation behind the scenes with all of this gorgeous energy. It's just all about discernment right now. It has been for quite a while in the energies that I've been picking up on, and I do want to say these things don't happen overnight. There are generations of brutal karmic imbalances between masculine and feminine energies, and a lot of primitive survival templates are being erased and re-navigated through this twin flame love. And so do not doubt for a second that your masculine is going to be lost in this process. If you're watching this reading to this point, you are surely resonating, and blessings to you, because Divine Feminine, your masculine is doing some heavy lifting right now. And masculines watching this, kudos to you for watching this, because definitely drop into the knowing that you can have any choice you want out there in the world, but what is the heartache free, the settled, the exciting, the eternal, the soul fire path to go on? Okay, I'm going to pull a few layers now. First off, I'm going to see energetically in the 5D, the highest expression of this. What are the cosmic energies that the masculine and feminines are navigating with this idea of focused one-on-one love versus all the options out there? Even if you feminines seem to be going in a more monogamous way at this time, you're still learning vicariously through what your masculine is doing. Everybody is learning. So as your masculine is out experimenting or spreading energy too thin, do not judge it, but be curious. How does it make you feel? As you come to the truths and realizations and crystallize that vision with an open-mindedness instead of judgment, think of it as looking at those frequencies on behalf of the planet for health, for wellness, for clarity, for benefit, for simplicity, for removing drama. Sink into how good that feels and radiate that purity, that things don't have to be reached for, grabbed onto, preyed on. That the masculines, send a prayer, feminines, that the masculines can see the holy energies. Also, for all twins watching, trust that if one or the other of you are in this energy of spreading oneself too thin, possibly exploring other sexual connections, that it's all sacred and that it will not last forever. Eventually those lessons will be learned and that wisdom will be gained. It's all part of this becoming. In future generations, it may or may not need to be so complicated. Okay, so let's see, what are the cosmic energies that the twins are navigating here with this exploration? So for the feminines, we are getting Pleiadian Stargate, freedom, sensitivity, beauty, and sensuality. Brand your own form of sensuality. There is only one you, feminines. You know, you are you. There is a reason you have a connection with your masculine. You were created as a perfected partner for your twin. Do not doubt for a second that you are, I'm hearing the goddess representation, that your beauty, your sensitivity, your sensuality is your freedom. Come into the wholeness that you say you want by releasing competition, lack, jealousy, any of those things, and just keep holding your own, knowing that you are this star-seeded energy. You are an ascended master, maybe in the making, maybe already realized, but step into the freedom of that. There is only one you, and ultimately all of this journey is meant to show you how exquisite you are. So that's the cosmic divine feminine template that's being embodied. So if you do have insecurities or doubts, or you're taking what your masculine is doing personally, treat yourself really well. Keep your vibe high, especially through the eclipse season, feminines. This can be a very challenging time to embody that solid connection to source. Meditate, do an eclipse ceremony where you write down all the things you want to shed and set intentions for the things you want to bring in. But really celebrate yourself, feminines. So that's the cosmic invitation for you. The connection right now, seal of indivisible vision, psychic vision, hidden meanings, and dream readings. Yeah, with that 7 of Swords in the connective space, these are the hidden meanings. So there's so much more going on than meets the eye. Trust, just trust in the process. Things might be coming to both twins in dreams right now, so really embrace those. And you know, if you're having trouble, if you're challenged by what's going on in the 3D or what you think might be going on in the 3D, tune into your psychic vision by asking the divine to show you a higher interpretation instead of a fear-based 3D interpretation of what's going on. There's undoubtedly a cosmic collective energy that's being lived through. If there is still something keeping you from union, there are intuitive understandings that are being lived firsthand and qualifying the twins as we remove barbaric templates from the planet. Okay, the masculines, Arcturian Stargate, peace, healing, gentleness, and non-judgment. Yeah, the masculines are allowing themselves to do what they want without self-condemnation. and understanding that through clear communication, healthy boundary setting, navigation of multiple energies, that if they give themselves the freedom to do that, and that they advocate for that across the board around to everybody involved. So I'm getting right now that some masculines are talking to karmic partners about you, Divine Feminine. Some masculines are talking to multiple people about open sensuality. This is a developmental stage where masculines are pushing through the stigma that they are sex driven, that they are sneaky, cheaters, out for no good, have ulterior motives, and they're bringing all their primal desires to the surface so that it's all out on the table, so that they don't have to feel insecure, so that they don't have to feel like they have to watch their back, so that they can be obvious and overt with what they are feeling and vibing in any moment. And that's creating a profound safety. Ultimately, that freedom of expression is going to benefit your connection, Divine Feminines, because the masculines will no longer feel like they have to hide anything. And once that repressed energy is out of there, they won't feel like they have to act on those things. It is a real cultural stigma that keeps us being strange when we don't feel like we can be ourselves because of these taboos. So masculines, really love yourself. Take peace that whatever you're doing right now is the gentle way forward. Just saturate yourself in the energy. Allow yourself to completely unfold into whatever you're doing right now, so that you're safe to understand what is actually meant for you and what is I'm hearing a science experiment, so to speak. But yeah, for all involved, everybody just chill. Chill out. Okay, and the connective energy on the 5D crystal capacitor, storage, timed release, and focused force. So this is the now moment that this is all coming down, twins. This is a destined time on the planet. These are cosmic energies right now, and this is the cutting edge of becoming a one world civilization, a unified collective. This is what happens. The feminines are coming into the sight unseen, knowing that they are actually grounded, balanced, ready for one-on-one love, and do not want to have the subscription to competition anymore, not wanting to be pit against other feminines. And the masculines are really understanding they're allowed, I'm hearing even entitled, to have urges, to have sexual expression, to not be sneaky, to be honest, to be open. And that there has been so many classifications and judgments, but this is the now moment where we're really purging all of those. I'm hearing even gender roles that way, or energetic roles of unsafe interaction and intimacy. With clear communication and healthy boundaries, all things can be navigated, and we truly are navigating that on a cosmic planetary level. Okay, let's see next what the emotional navigation is. How is this affecting the twins? So for the Divine Feminine, act as if, hold your own. Know your truth. Know what you want. Don't settle for less. Act as if you have it, though, by tapping into the freedom and the knowledge that you deserve it, that you're worthy of it, that it is coming. Subscribe to this cosmic becoming. See it that way. Tap into it. Love it. Embody it. And go about your merry way that way, as though that is what you're a fit for, because that is what you were made for in these now moments, Divine Feminines. Okay, what is the connective emotional energy? Ooh, time to collaborate. So for many, this could be emotional conversations about how the alignment of each twin, where it's coming from, truly from that heart space, the intentions, the motivations. I just want to take a second to say nothing that the masculine and feminines are doing right now is a targeted diabolical attack on the other. So for feminines, your expression of wanting monogamy is not the same control freak dynamic as the patriarchal templates of ownership and possessive love. I can't even put those two words together because they are contradictory. But masculines, your feminine doesn't want a monogamous relationship. to control you. It is because she has come into the divine recognition that that is the harmonious way. And feminines, your masculine isn't out playing the field or with somebody else to harm you or to not choose you. They are learning a very specialized understanding of spiritual love and not saying that whoever they're navigating with is better in some way than you. They're actually trying to understand the whole conundrum that masculine energy has been placed in on the planet regarding the sneaky, shady, lusty stuff and wanting to overcome that. So everybody, time to collaborate, give the benefit of the doubt, possibly have some real communication about these frequencies and possibly the timing of things. Open conversations about how these seemingly opposing themes do not actually oppose each other, that they are two sides of the puzzle, and that it's meant to be seen that way. It's meant to be navigated. Okay, and for the masculines emotionally, where are they at? Ooh. A few things. Let's see. Sweet results await. So masculines, you're right on the verge of emotional breakthroughs. Freedom is yours. So you're at the end of some of these lessons and really about to 33 and 7. You're at a place of being able to rest on some of these explorations that you're undertaking. Love is all around is in the reverse, and surrender now. So you are holding some love back, and we know that you have been resisting your feminine, quite possibly because you're afraid that this love will entrap and control you. But there is love all around. You don't need to get it and pursue it in all directions, masculines. So yeah, you're still working on that enough energy, the abundance, the knowing that time won't run out, or you don't have to seek, you don't have to put yourself out there and strive and try and get love from everywhere, masculines. It's right here, right now. Be here, be now, and really tap into what the divine is showing you so that you're no longer reaching. Okay, and for the timed storage, focused force, what can we know? Overcome any obstacle. So regardless of how it looks, everybody, all the obstacles are being overcome right now as we push forward, as we really bravely clear this interesting, I want to say, conundrum, density between spiritual love, frequency, alignment, and the physical objectifications and procreation and primal and sensual aspects. As we look at these facets, we are overcoming any obstacle or apparent obstacle for this unconditional love. Gorgeous. And let's dive one step deeper into how this is playing out consciously. What is this doing to the twins in their lives? So for feminines, we are getting truth. You're coming to the truth of energy, feminines. You're coming to your personal truth and you're staying with it. You're allowing yourself to know your truth on a deeper level, and it's giving you peace instead of fear or tears, I'm hearing. You're not as frustrated. You're not as attached. You're just owning it. Good job. Okay, and the masculines, how is this playing out in your solitude? So masculines are possibly just being more at peace when alone. They're actually getting some rest. When they're not interacting with others, they can sleep more easily at night. They are not so judgmental of themselves. They don't feel so conflicted. They can actually go into this place of meditation now. They don't have a guilty conscience. They're not taking that on anymore. They're allowing. Okay, and for the connection, how is this affecting love? Yes, love, twins, unconditional love is emerging because of this head-on navigation of the restlessness that affects connections on the planet. Typical karmic connections seem to always have this unbalanced, is this the one for me? And what about all the other options, etc. So true love is being seen and felt between the twin couples at this point. One more card for the timing, how this is working out. Flexibility, yeah. Everybody's being asked to just stay flexible and keep surfing these energetic waves, explorations. Okay, so let's see what the 3D versions of the twins are really considering regarding these themes. What are the feminine's 3D energies? Oh, wow. Wrongful advice, and you are wrong. Okay, wow. So you are wrong fell right on the masculine. So wrongful advice, feminines, this is what energy you're in. I'm just hearing that no matter what your masculine says, you're owning your own truth, and even your masculine's opinion does not have to be gospel. You're not buying into the 3D. You are claiming your victory and the energetic assessment of this in the name of love, and you're playing the long game, feminines, and you're at peace about it. It's adorable because we have this truth. So even your masculine's opinion does not have power over you. Oh, that is so excellent, feminines. But I know it's not an egoic thing. That's just hilarious to me that that came out. Okay, and 3D masculines. Oh, interesting. This love scares me and I'm open to compromise. It came out on the reverse on this solitude. So masculines are opening up to the idea that there might be a compromise to be had in order to get to know you more on this level. That time to collaborate energy. I'm really getting that the masculines are starting to see that they can't do their lives entirely without you. You are in their lives. You keep popping up, all the signs, synchronicities. Everything is, I'm hearing closing in on them, but in a beautiful way. They just can't shake this connection. They don't really want to. It's so real and gorgeous. It scares them. And they're starting to think possibly there could be a compromise to be had. But this in the reverse says it might not be time for that. Okay, so let's just see, what would the feminines say to the masculines? Oh, what a crazy, maybe. I'm really getting there's a lot of forgiveness, and this love scares me. So the feminines are really considering that if the masculines love them like they feel they do, they would be coming forward. So the feminines are really looking at that the masculines might be insecure about the connection and the intensity of the love, but also that maybe the masculines either aren't right for them. So, okay, so for some feminines, you're like, this can't be my twin, I'm letting go. Maybe it is time, I just need to let go. Yeah, do it. If it's your twin, it will come back around. You can't help that. However, this is also you, feminines, waking up to the idea that your masculine might be scared and that you don't have to judge them for being ignorant in some way. So masculines, your feminine would say maybe they can see your side of things. Maybe they do love you that much. Maybe we could have a talk about that. What would the masculines say to the feminines? I'm a very jealous person, and sex. Oh, so, you know, for the masculines, spreading their energy to multiple people, or between divine feminine and a karmic partner, or feeling like they can't come forward if there isn't anyone. So for those who do not have third-party energy with the masculine, this is another thing. Forgive me if I didn't mention this earlier, because if the masculine does not have a third-party situation going on, it might be because they're insecure and do not want to come forward. If you have a third party, divine feminines, or if they're afraid that they are not good enough for you and that you might choose other options if they come forward. So take that how it resonates. Masculines are really saying here they're working on their jealousy, they're working on their insecurity, they're working on that idea that they don't have the prowess, that they might not be desirable. They're really wanting to affirm to themselves that they are the type of energy that can meet you in a eternal love and be enough. Ooh. And then they are waiting for you, and you have so many choices and options. Here it is again. They feel like you have a lot of option, and we sometimes hear other readers say they're worried that they won't be chosen. Ultimately, when you get to know them, that you see their core, that you won't like them. For some reason, the novelty will wear off, or the mystique, or the sex, or the desirability, that, because past situations, the magic has dissipated. So these masculines are worried that it's just going to be a matter of time until you choose someone else. They know you've been waiting for them so far, but they don't know how much longer you can wait if they can't overcome these insecurities. Sometimes when we're scared that we aren't the best one, we go to repressed behaviors and we try and interact with a lot of people to fill up our bucket. So for some masculines, that's maybe what's going on if they are exploring other options, or afraid you're going to be exploring other options. Okay, this is already quite a long reading, but you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I had another sector of this reading that I feel to pull on. So let's dive into the divine feminine energy and really get, where are the feminines at? What are they thinking? What are they wishing? What are they hoping for the connection at this time? So thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what are the feminines thinking of the connection, feeling for their masculine, wishing for the connection. What actions are they taking at this time? I'm hearing setting intentions for the eclipse. Gotta shuffle this again. What are the feminines challenged by in their own right, and how is their solution, spirit? Where is the connection going? So what are they wishing for? Oh, Empress in the reverse. And the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life and expression. So feminines are really wanting to come into a new level of abundance in their own right. So I'm hearing this is a time to collaborate with friends, with other feminine energies, with the sister card here. Come into your power, feminines. Communicate to the world who you really are. If your masculine isn't in your life, undoubtedly there is a service or a gift of self into the world. Your gifts, your talents, projects, passion projects, things that you've channeled into the world that need to be put in print, in expression. I'm feeling song and books, and I'm getting a personal nudge to get my Oracle card series out in print, for instance. So yeah, collaborate with your soul sisters, your divine feminine counterpart or energetic friends here, feminines, and step into your power. Unhook a little from your masculine right now and get down to it. So masculines, the feminines know that they have this opportunity to buckle down and step into their Queen of all Queens frequency here, and that they need more girlfriend time. Okay, what are the feminines feeling for the masculine? The High Priestess and the Empathic Starseed, energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. So feminines are really seeing, masculine, that you are frail. Oh, that you're hurting, that some of the actions that you're navigating have been nothing to do with your feminine, that they do not need to own some of the things that are causing them pain, that it's you, that even if you're not in pain while you're navigating certain things, that the pain has been felt in the feminine and they're unhooking from that. So masculines watching, if you are energetically feeling like your feminine has stepped back, they are really taking a good close look at what is yours and what is theirs and what they need to carry and what they don't need to carry. When it's not ours, everybody, it makes us feel bad. Makes us feel shitty. So let it go. If your masculine is taking free will choice that you don't approve of, it's not on you, feminine. Step back, be still and know. I often think of the serenity prayer here. So the feminines are really understanding what is theirs to navigate, what isn't, and the wisdom to tell the difference. Beautiful. And that's necessity to come into permanent physical union, so that there are not those karmic, petty, dramatic back and forth, so that the feminines know without having to interrogate or inquire or, ask their masculine for understanding. They already will have a foundation in understanding energetic accountability, what is appropriate and what isn't, coming into union. So that can be a reason why some feminines are not, why you're not in union, feminines. I want to say again, it's not a personal issue if you're not in union. It's a collective motion right now. This is the kind of energy we're doing as a collective on the planet. So please, if you're still in an energy of thinking you're the only one that's not getting this right, all of that, feminines, unhook from that, because honestly, we're all doing this. Okay, what are the feminines wishing for the connection? The Magician and your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yep. You're wishing to actually express your true self powerfully into the world from all of these skills. Feminines are wishing for their masculine to see them in this creative genius energy, and also to collaborate. So masculines cross-watching, your feminine wants to work with you, wants to innovate with you, but they also want to dial that in on their own path. Yeah, go feminines, that's beautiful. So yes, tap in, get those projects out there, do it. Okay, what is the action the feminines are taking? The Fool, and you've got the Love, codependency and boundaries. So yeah, take a leap of faith, feminines, really focus on yourself right now. Masculines, your feminines might truly be letting go and unhooking from the dynamic. It's like TMI, they don't want to really know what's going on in your life right now. There is this energy of Godspeed, masculine, like figure it out already, and I'm just gonna do me for a while. That's the motion that the feminines are in. They know the loyalty is there, but they are independently seeking and applying this time period to really bring into the world healthy boundaries, releasing from the codependency, knowing that they are worthy of love, and letting go. Okay, what is the challenge at this time? King of Swords and we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. I'm hearing the feminines are challenged by knowing this truth, knowing the energetic incubation, the conception of this, all the birth analogies, the conception of this connection, and truly knowing that everything takes time. It's a birthing process. Knowing that their masculine has to come into this truth in order for this to be born on a new level in the world. So they know that this is in some ways in your hands, masculine, and that's a challenge because they finally realize they can't do anything about it. They do not want to. They want you to be at that stage. You know, it's reminding me of when a baby is born and the mother has such an energetic connection with the infant because of gestation period, but then when the father meets the child for the first time, the reality of that. And so the feminines know that with this connection, the masculines have to meet that awareness for the first time in all of its splendor and reality, for the bond, for the connection to form, for the awareness of it to come together. And the feminines, the challenge is not knowing what that's going to be for the masculine, is what I'm hearing. How that's going to look, when it's going to come, what will be the missing information, the timing, where this masculine energy will wake up to the undeniable reality of the connection. That's the challenge. So what is the spirit guidance for these feminines? The artist and the big picture. Yeah, we got the artist for you a few times, feminine. You are such a powerful channel for the divine in this dimension. If you are not living up to that artistic expression yet, time to dial it in, feminines. Dial it in. Another card of the Pleiadian energy here for you, which you got already in the Starseed Oracle. Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. Time to really bring the highest frequencies onto the earth plane, feminines. This is a powerful... You have been slowly stepping into letting go of your masculine so you can actually focus with full force these things that you're asked to bring in. This is the spirit guidance. You're not meant to know when these cosmic timing clocks hit the 0 point for your masculine. That's your masculine's karmic path to wage, I'm hearing. You are truly meant to focus on this artistry that you are, this visionary that you are. Dive into it like never before, feminines. Okay, and where is the feminine energy going in the connection? The well and portal. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wild card. As you fully step into your splendor, feminines, wow, literally doors are going to open to you that have never been opened on the planet before, is what I'm hearing. This is so incredible. To get the artist and the well, these are special cards in this deck, and they are all about ascended living. I want to remind that we had the world card in the very first set of cards for this reading, for the collective, what the twins are navigating and doing on the planet. And these are the two cards where you've stepped into the ascended mastery and you are bringing that to the planet as a free flow channel. I'm not going to cry, but this feminines, this is what you've been waiting for all of your lives. This is what you have dreamed of coming into. This is the Holy Grail for you. And it's about to rock the world. You all are about to show the world something that has never been seen before, about seamless expression, about incredible, empowered, non-confrontational, non-abrasive, non-competitive, pure, holy, divine, alive, raw, ecstatic, blissful, heightened, ascended expression into the world. Oof. What did we just see there? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see what we can go into for the masculines. This is a very long reading. Maybe I will make a little timestamp note here. And 48:30. Okay, awesome. Let's shuffle some cards for the masculines and see what these cosmic eclipse energies are bringing in. Maybe everyone will have to watch this in parts. It's a very long reading, but I've missed you. Why not? Let's get some extra energy in here today. I knew there was going to be a big download. Okay, so let's see. What is it that the masculines are thinking and feeling for the connection, feeling for their divine feminine? What are they wishing for the connection? What actions are they taking? What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Where is the energy going? Oh, what is the spirit guided solution? Ooh, I'm being told to do it a different way. Okay, so what are they thinking about the connection? Oh, the devil. They're really looking at the illusion. You know, this open to compromise energy we got a little bit ago for the masculines in the connection. They're really looking at you. Are you the temptation? Are you a threat? Are you the devil? Right now they're talking to friends, they are brainstorming, they're really looking at frequency still. Masculines are really going through this. They know the love is there, but they do not want to lose themselves. That statement has never been more poignant for the masculines. They do not want to lose themselves. They want to hold their own. They don't want to lose that soul spark. They do not want to get into something that's going to squeeze them into, I'm seeing the analogy of a diamond, but the masculines aren't interpreting the squeeze as becoming a diamond. They are interpreting it as squeezing the life out of them, because that's what's happened in karmic situations before. So masculines are really actually discerning or coming into experience with things that are showing them the difference, the illusion regarding you, divine feminine, and karmic oopsies of the past that they have been afraid this connection is. They may not have even directly blamed you, feminines, but they would just have an assumption about relationship or monogamous connection or one-on-one love that has limited or hindered in the past. They're really looking at, could this be different? Could you finally be the one that changes that paradigm for them? And how would that look? Are they able to do that? Is it possible? Is it even possible? I think we all kind of wonder if it's possible. So masculines watching, I do want to say, even the feminines wonder, heck yeah, if it's even possible. We're all curious if true divine love can be landed. And isn't that the fun part? Okay. So what are the masculines, though, feeling for their feminine on the heart space? Oh, the Five of Swords. They don't want to undermine the connection anymore. They don't want to... I can't say some of the words that are coming to me. They don't want to be a jerk. Let's just say that. They don't want to be a jerk. They don't want to manipulate anymore. They don't want to lead you on. So some masculines have felt like they have actually led you on, because what business did they have in proposing to catch the attention of a divine feminine if they didn't intend on moving forward? Oh, wow. This is kind of next level accountability here, because I'm actually feeling that the masculines feel bad for manipulating you, sweet divine feminine. I just need a moment. I'm here, peekaboo. Yeah, masculines don't want to lead you on, and they're really looking at why the heck they've done that at times. They're really asking themselves, why of all people would they do that to you? Five of Swords is very much a card of communication. So again, we've seen this card of talking to other people. We saw it a little bit earlier. They might not be directly, it might be indirectly. They might just be exploring that theme of energy, of where it's valid to interact, timing, all of it. You know, they're just really looking at what is appropriate conduct and wanting to get it right. They're wanting to be perfected. They're wanting to be those incredible expressions in the world, but they know that something that they have done, feminines, has manipulated you, and they're feeling it today. I'm even seeing like pounding pillows. You know, this is a crazy energy. So masculines, embrace it, feel it, take responsibility. Understand that your conduct has hurt your feminine, and you are seeing you don't want to do that. You know, a lot of times the masculines are dismissive and they don't really want to micromanage the effect that their actions have had on the feminine, because they haven't wanted to get sucked into more of an engagement or a connection with the feminine than needed. Not that that would happen, because there could be healing, but the masculines have perceived that as unsafe and a vote for increased intimacy in a way they haven't been ready for. And so there's been distance, is what I'm feeling here. But the masculines are going through the ringer because they realize that you, of all people, do not deserve to be let down by them. Oh, oof. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection then? Oh, Three of Cups. They want friendship. They want the joy back in. They want to somehow figure out third-party energies. They want to, let's see, oh, the Tower. Maybe they want to end third-party energies. So for some, they are finally saying, what I'm doing with a third party is actually really harming, hindering, hurting my feminine. Why am I doing that when she is, or they are, everything I would need? Why am I continuing to do this third party thing? They also want to tell you, for some, that they do not actually see you as a friend. They put you on a pedestal. They want to end the misconception that they think of you as just a friend. So if your masculine has friend zoned you, or has pushed you away and said you were just a friend, has not been straightforward about that, for some watching, masculines want to say how they've messed up by saying that, and it's really because they care so much about you and they haven't wanted to lead you on. But you know, sometimes, so yeah, it's a really tender thing. I'm getting that the masculines see how they have led you on when they've been weak and started to come towards you, but it wasn't time yet. That there have still been other energies involved, other restlessness, how they haven't been a friend. They want to be your friend. That is the foundation of true relationship, and they know that they have not been getting that right. They haven't been putting in the effort in the right ways, and so they want to end these cycles of either not being friendly or friend zoning you. Take it how it resonates. For some, they still definitely consciously think of you as platonic, divine feminine. They don't have that fiery charge, the sexual charge, like with others at this time, but it's getting there again. This is part of it, you know, when we're in denial that we've affected somebody in these ways, we kind of friend zone them because we just don't know how to get past the density, and it's easier. But there's a lot going on here. So they do wish to end the awkward. They wish to end the devastating cycles between you, especially where it's regarding other energies and sexuality, I'm hearing. Okay, so what actions are the masculines taking? Two of Cups. Here's that 3 and 2 of Cups side by side again, just like in the beginning reading. So they're looking at could one-on-one love connection be a thing? They are having conversations. So if they're hanging out with bros, if they are talking with other feminines, even lovers, I'm hearing, they are exploring those themes of what successful monogamous relationships would look like. But let's get a clarifier. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, the 2 of Coins is another 2. Another, you know, we got 2 and 2, 22 here. So masculines are very much looking at what hasn't worked in the past with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, and what changes would need to be employed for it to be successful and for the passion to remain over the long haul. What are the truths? What are the insights? What are the stimulations? What are the requirements that the masculines would need to implement in love connections for the passion to be ancient, eternal, long-standing? Look at that. A reference to ancient Egypt. How could it stand the test of time? How could passion stand the test of time? What do the masculines need to know about that? That is what they are actively seeking the answers for in their reality right now on whatever level, whether consciously or going through the motions. That's what you are trying to do right now, masculines. It's good stuff. So there is a desire to become in alignment with a one-on-one love. They just don't know how the heck that would be possible. Okay, what is the biggest challenge right now? Eight of Cups, not being able to walk away from the feminine, not being able to deny the love, not being able to resist the knowing that there is nothing that will diminish the connection, is what I'm hearing. Let's get a clarifier. Yeah, they're opening their heart. Oh, they're resting. Now we have 2 4s, 44. Beautiful. I mentioned 44 in yesterday's reading. We had the 22 and now the 44. So I'm hearing, as we come into alignment with the passion on the intrinsic level for each twin, that 22 energy. Interesting. Union within. I'm getting a bit of a channeling about the numbers 22 for each of the twins, adding up to 44 in combination. That is a number of ascended mastery. That is a number of profound angelic assistance. That is a spiritual number. So the 22 is the earth-based clearing, the coming into alignment with being able to bring that to the table in collaboration to create that 44. Okay, so 8 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Coins in the reverse, which means letting go of the heart wall, dropping the guard, letting go of some of the misconceptions in the physical. The Grim Reaper is here, so something may have come in that spooked the masculines, and they've actually asked to be shown, what does that mean? So the masculines are kind of understanding that no matter what they throw at the feminine, she's just there offering peace, and that's creating this, I can't walk away from this divine being who loves me no matter what the heck I do. She's just there offering me this peace. Even third-party situations don't affect her. Even third-party energies don't dissipate the love that this person has for me. How could I walk away from her? What is the truth? What do I need to see in this? The masculines might be overthinking this. They might just be very emotional about it. But it's allowing them to really sink into the feeling of being loved, the feeling of being lovable. Ooh. They're starting to see that they want that. This reading is something else. Wow. Okay, so what is the spirit-guided solution for that, masculines? Wow, wow, wow. Page of Swords in the reverse. Oh, I just saw the Queen of Wands on the bottom, but what will come out? And communication. We got the Page and the Knight of Swords. So spirit-guided solution, masculine, you get what you give. This is all about communication versus spying. Page of Swords is looking online. Knight of Swords is, in this card, it's like a fear of having brutal conversations if you speak your truth, or, you know, not saying everything and the devastating effects that it has. So the spirit advice is look for opportunities to not be shallow, fake, less than, and really understand what has happened in the past, masculines. Come into increased safety so that you don't have this hot and cold, this aloof, too cool for school, and the appearance that you've got it all figured out. This is a nudge to get real, to drop into your heart space, masculines, and really understand the opportunities available to you here for increased healing and safety and communication and designing the real thing. You are the one that you've been waiting for, masculine. It is not only possible, but you as a spiritual being going along in the direction of the perfection templates, you are being asked energetically and spiritually to do this. So yeah, that's the spirit guidance. Take that accountability. Check yourself. Look at yourself. Figure out how to do it better this time in the new cycle. You're going to have a bit of time because, as we saw, the feminines are diving into those passion projects right now. Oh wow, the 8 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, do the inner work. The masculines, where's the energy going? Doing the inner work. What is the clarification? Regarding the 3 of Cups for the 3rd time in the reverse though. So doing the inner work so you don't need all these extra energies for your fulfillment. Fulfill yourself. Masculines are finally tapping in to self-fulfillment, self-realization, and not needing, I'm hearing arm candy, to be honest, but not needing all of that extra prowess or ego boosting energy of having a harem. Wow. Oof, oof, oof. Or fearing, again, that flip side that the feminine would have all of that. But, you know, feminines in that energy might be more in the masculine energy anyways. So we'll take that how it resonates. Okay, that was a huge, massive reading. Do we want to do more? Wow, I'm being told to pull one more card for each. So let's see, for the feminines watching, what can we leave on? Romantic love and earth. Yeah, bring romantic love to the earth right now. You are being asked to express as a twin flame with your gifts and talents. You have a natural affinity for love, and you're being asked to reclaim the idea that the love of all loves can exist. Don't hold small and lose belief and faith. Advocate for it, show it, be it, shine that light, do it, bring it to the world, feminines. So romantic love, the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. Settle for nothing less and really look at what that is about, feminines. And earth. The frequency of earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. Go out there far, feminines. Like, bring this cosmic, planetary, romantic love in. Do it. You have full permission. Sink into that. You don't need that from your masculine right now. You're meant to become that, and in preparation for that incredible union with your masculine when the frequencies on the planet are conducive to that kind of love. You know, we are one. We forget, we personalize it, but we are making the atmosphere of the planet conducive to these love templates where it is a given that these loves, sacred love, is available and to be honored from all parties involved. Casual, intimate, you know, it's just going to be free from repression when we dial this in. Okay, what about the masculines? Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So this is finally getting it through your head, masculine, that there is abundance, prosperity, and if you are striving for that or reaching for it or trying to manufacture that in your life, that's not truly it. It's all around. Unfold into it and then go deep into it. I am wanting to say spirit guidance is your feminine is the one that can join you in that deep dive, and that all other energies really are keeping you in the mentality of lack because it's spreading you too thin and not allowing you to focus your force into the world. But the time is near. Much love, everybody. Bye.